the egg.
Well, with the warm temperatures we've seen this year, spring has come early and many trees are in full bloom.
But it could always cool down again, and that could present some challenges if you want to plant some flowers on your front porch. So in this Houseworks, Luann Finke with Finke Gardens and Nursery shows us some flowers that can handle the early spring changes. As we transition from winter to spring, the pots and containers on our front porches and patios may need a little bit of help. So I have called upon the services of Luann Finke, Finke Gardens and Nursery, to see what we can do with our containers right now, because really May is the frost cutoff.
That's right. We have to wait till nearly the middle of May to be sure that our new annual flowers are killed by frost. So that's why we turn to pansies so often. You're going to see this year a new option. This is one that will spill over. It's a trailing pansy. So we're used to having nice little clumps of bloom. This will be spilling over the edge of the pot, and so that's something fun to look for in the nurseries now. But here's just a small sampling of some of the other things that you can be using in with those containers. I love this Diascia. Wish I had a better name for it, but this pretty little pink flower is also available in orange and white, and I always call this the Terran plant. You love Snow Princess lobularia or alyssum. This is a ramped up form of alyssum which will bloom through the summer heat. Most of these things we think of as being good in the spring, and then they kind of peter out in the heat of the summer, but you know that the Snow Princess will keep blooming and blooming.
That's why I like it, yeah, because it lasts across many seasons.
Right, yeah, and this osteo or butterfly daisy will also take the cold now, but then bloom through the summertime. So I've had it blooming still in July. As long as you're good about keeping up with the fertilizer and the watering, you'll have some of these that will do beautifully through the summer heat as well. The foliage accent plants, you know, we think of spikes and those sorts of things. Those can't go out yet. But here's a couple suggestions of something that's a little more unconventional. This is called Society Garlic, and it will eventually have a lavender flower, but for now I have this nice spiky foliage with a white and pinkish color edge to it. Or think about using some of our spring vegetables. You know I love bull's blood beet. Here's a small form of it, just a little seedling getting started. You could start this from a packet of seed, and this will hold up through the entire summer. We used those in containers last year of beautiful and edible plants, and they made it all through the season.
And then you even thought the pussy willow you could stick in, right?
You know, we've been pruning our pussy willows, enjoying these inside, but what about putting some of those stems in with your pansies? So it's another way to give you some height in your containers, much like the Society Garlic.
Perfect options for the springtime, thank you.
You're welcome.